11-time Premier League winner and cited as one of the best midfielders of his generation. He has made over 700 appearances for Manchester United and has the third highest number of appearances by any player for the club. He played a key part in the club's treble-winning success in the 1998-1999 season. Commonly known as Scholes. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Paul Scholes. And we move on. As the second highest goal scorer with 229 goals in English Premier League history, he has won numerous trophies with Manchester United and is one of the few players to date who has bagged all possible honors in the English game, including the PFA Young Player of the Year and the UEFA Champions League title. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Cole. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are basking in the presence of greatness in football. Another round of applause for our Manchester United legends. Guys, welcome to Manila. Paul, Andy, how is it so far?
Yeah, it's been good so far. We haven't been here too long. But no, it's been great. People have been friendly. People can't do enough for you so far, so we're looking forward to the game tomorrow night.
Andy?
It's been cool. No complaints. The way we've been received has been brilliant. Scholes was touching it. The people have been fantastic, really, really friendly. And we're looking forward to the game. Just watching some of the clips today, it looks kind of like intense. And one kind of guy at my age, I don't do intense anymore.
When you guys got the call, when you heard, hey, you guys have been invited to come to the Philippines to play football, what were your first thoughts?
We love playing football. We've done it all our lives, really. Probably not for the last couple of years, but when you get invited to play games, wherever it is, and you look forward to doing it. We've never been to I've not been to the Philippines before. I'm not sure about Andrew. So we didn't hesitate in accepting the invitation.
Mm-hmm. Andy, I'm sure you've heard that football is still very young here in the Philippines. What were your thoughts?
My thoughts were boxing and Manny Pacquiao. But to give an opportunity to come to the Philippines, I was really looking forward to it. I've only been here once in a transit, so I've seen nothing of it, so just to finally come here, it's been really, really nice.
All right, so we will be opening up the floor to the press and our friends from the media, and joining the team when it comes to the answers will be Mr. Mark Dickerson of Manchester United as well. So if you guys have any questions, Mr. Rick Olivares will be walking around with a microphone, so just raise your hand and he will come towards you. Of course, you guys have been briefed as well, so here we go.
Questions? Questions? Do we have any questions around here? Over there, hold on a second.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Maris. I'm from Manila, Philippines. My question is, having been playing together for several years, can you describe each other as teammates?
Is this for Paul and...
For both of them.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Paul and Andy? Yeah.
As a team, I was lucky enough to play with some great centre forwards and Collins. He's right up there with the best of them as his goal scoring record says for itself, really. I'm privileged to play with somebody like that all he's interested in is scoring goals, and as a midfield player, you know, just with the chemistry you have, you know, you know what he wants. You don't really need to speak to each other that much. Just a little look at each other, and you know, hopefully you can put the ball in the right place for him. And if you don't, you know, there's a little bit of trouble coming your way.
I wasn't that bad. No, yeah. Paul Scholes is a tremendous player. One of the best midfield players of his generation. I was fortunate to play with him. That's why I look at all the players I played with. I was fortunate to play them, but to play with Scholes, you know, was phenomenal. But in those debates about who's the best between Paul Scholes and Steven Gerrard, and there's only one answer for me. It's Paul Scholes. So that's how highly I rate Paul Scholes as a player.
Thank you very much.
Any more questions? More friends from the media? Questions?
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm from Bird Pass Block. I'm a big fan of yours growing up, so both of you, really good fan. Just one question for Paul. Will we be seeing your crunching tackles tomorrow?
I haven't planned anything yet. Whether something happens in the game tomorrow that might make me want to do one, I'm not too sure. But no, it's not on the plans in a minute. I've been assured it's quite a friendly game. Phil's also assured me you've got the best team tomorrow, so no, I'm just looking forward to the game. If there may be some tackles, I don't know. I'm not promising anything.
Okay, our next question.
Good morning. I'm Nico Tisman from Soccer Central Philippines. I would like to ask Paul and Andy, what did it feel like to play under the greatest manager in the history of English football, in Alex Ferguson?
Yeah, I think we were very fortunate. Scholes in a different way because Scholes played from all his footballing career. But at the time I had under Alex Ferguson was fantastic. You know, he's an unbelievable manager, always got the best out of his team, got the best out of his players, he understood each individual. And I think his management skills are unbelievable as well, because we've all got different personalities, characters, you know, but he always seemed to get the best out of it. That's what you want from a top manager. So for me to play with him is a great honour.
Yeah, the same from me. As Coley said, he knew his players inside out. He knew what kind of words each player needed. You know, they were all different types of characters, as Andy said, and you know, I suppose we find ourselves lucky enough to have played under the best manager there's ever been. We managed to win a lot of trophies with him, and it was just a pleasure to play for the man.
Aaron, over here.
Yeah, next question.
Diane from ABS. I'd like to ask Andy and Paul. You're obviously like one of the best in your game you've been. Can you share with us what were some of the key things that you did in your career that enabled you to be so good at your positions?
Luck.
It's gotta be more than that.
It's all luck. I don't know. I think we're all blessed with different talents. You know, mine was to play football. Even my dad wouldn't agree with me. But, you know, we working hard, perseverance. We've always got to work hard. When you work hard and you're blessed with a little bit of talent, for some reason it marries itself together and you can be the best you can be. So I look at it and say, hard work, talent, marry it all together and you can achieve something.
Yes. Paul?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think when we were youth team players coming through, we had quite a hard-working coach who demanded hard work from us. I was back in the afternoon practicing all the time, and he drilled that into us, and I think that ultimately made us better players and lucky enough to go and play for Man United and win a lot of trophies.
All right, we have a couple more questions here.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome to the Philippines. I'm April from Football Balita. My question is for the two superstars, and I mean, we know how great you are, but what will motivate you to win tomorrow?
Who you addressing on the superstar issue?
Andy and Paul, James and Phil, what is your motivation to win tomorrow?
Beating my brother. Yeah, I think, as I said earlier, this is bragging rights for life, and if I win, James will never hear the end of it, and if James wins, I'm sure I'll never hear the end of it. So for me, it's beating my brother and making sure that for the rest of our lives, I can always mention this one.
Sure. Well, I haven't got the brotherly rivalry, but no, you sometimes look on these games as friendlies, but once the game starts, we have played a few games since we've been retired, and once the game starts, we want to win. That was another big part of growing up under Sir Alex Ferguson, that winning meant everything. And I'm sure come tomorrow when the game starts, I'll be doing everything I can to try and help the team win, and I'm sure Coley will be the same.
Yeah, definitely. I'll get my game face on tomorrow. It's not been on for about 6 years now, so I have to work extremely hard at that. Yeah. No, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, obviously, the game up. I'm looking forward to being out here another couple of days. I said the people have been fantastic so far, so if we can put on a show tomorrow, the two brothers end up the draws, so I mean, there's no bragging rights for none of them, so it's a bit of fun.
Yeah. Well, no, the first year was so hard when I lost. I had to keep a brave face on because the camera was on me. But I hate losing, and it felt so good last year to win. And I'm sure Team James, me and Andy, we're going to win this year.
I've looked at the score over the past couple of years. It's been like 5-1 and 4-1. That doesn't sound like defensively too strong to me.
All right, our next question.
Hi, I'm Saris from GMA News Online. I'd like to ask, Mr. Scholes and Mr. Cole, since it's the World Cup season, what do you think the chances of England are going to be?
I think England have got a difficult group. Italy, I think they've had a couple of friendlies before the World Cup and haven't done too well, but I wouldn't read too much into that. Once they get to a tournament, they seem to perform. Whether England can beat them in the first game, I'm not too sure, but I think England have the potential to win the last two games.
Thank you.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy because Uruguay and Costa Rica, especially in South America, will be difficult to beat. But as an England fan, that's what we're hoping will happen, and they can get through that through the group stages and hopefully go a little bit further as well.
I'll give this question to Haley. Haley, I'd like to answer it. England have a very, very tough group. Me and Scholes been talking about since we met up yesterday. It's going to be really tough for England. A tough group. South American team, Uruguay, Costa Rica, and Italy. It's a toss-up. If we get out of the group, we've done well. If we're going to get to the quarterfinals, we've done really well. I don't think a lot to expect of this English team at the moment, which for me personally, I think that's a big plus, because previous tournaments, talking about England winning the World Cup or winning the Euros, and been so far off it, so, and the team going in under no expectations this time is very good.
Next question. Hi, I'm Mix Quisada from Juice.ph. This question is for Paul and Andy. From a personal standpoint, if there's one team in Europe or in the Premier League you really want to beat so bad, I mean, you want to humiliate them with a 5-0 scorecard, which team would it be?
Anywhere in Europe, I think it's probably a choice of two teams. Me, it's either Liverpool or Man City. Obviously, they've been our biggest rivals, especially Liverpool over the last 15, 20 years maybe, and City now just coming on the scene. So if I had to choose one team, I'd probably go with City.
Scholes, you mentioned Liverpool there, but to be fair, when we was playing against Liverpool, we were just a spank them anyway, so that wasn't too much of a problem. Because of Man City coming into the wealth we've got, finding some very good players and getting stronger and stronger. I think if we was able to come out of retirement now and roll back years, 10, 50 years, whatever, I think definitely Man City is well at the moment.
Any more questions?
Any more questions?
I have a question here. Yeah, I need to close it out. The success of Rick Oliver as the media officer for Clear Green, the success of United year after year, that's incredible. Maintaining that killer instinct, competing for the title. Paul and Andy, what's it like to keep that winning mentality, of getting that winning edge year after year, chasing not only the domestic title but also the European title?
Well, that was something that was put into us by the manager. You know, obviously, when they won the league for the first time, probably 20 years ago now, he didn't want to stop there. He wanted the success to carry on, and that's just part of the DNA of the club now. That every time you put on a shirt, you try and win a game. And come the end of the season, you try and win a trophy. We know it's not always going to happen, but as I say, the manager instilled that desire, that hunger to win trophies every year. And once you fell below the standards, then you know it was time to go. So we knew coming back every year, you couldn't think about the year before when you won something. We knew that the future and that season was the most important time of your career at that point, and it was something we always came back to pre-season for, was trying to win trophies that season as well.
He was phenomenal. I think when you're in that position, you have a look around your dressing room, you look at the players, their focus, what the manager and the coaching staff want for you, and that speaks volumes. I remember my first half season at Manchester United, and we lost to West Ham. Well, we lost the title at West Ham, we ended up drawing the game 1-1. And to see the dressing room after losing the championship on the day was unbelievable. Everyone was talking about the season, new season coming, how we're going to win it, and how many points we're going to win it by. I soon got into that mode. Manchester United, that's what it's all about. You know, not about the past, but the future. And that's what we're doing now as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your questions. A round of applause for our esteemed guests for today. Again, thank you everyone for dropping by, and this pretty much closes the press conference. I'm ManUtd, but before I sign off, Clear would like to thank its sponsors, Fairmont, PLDE Fiber, Adidas, Chris Sports, Gatorade, Greenwich, The Camp, Jaguar, Mint, and Sprinto. I will see each and every one of you guys again tomorrow, that is June 7th, at the University of ManUtd football field. I'm ManUtd. I'll see you guys next time, and now we can have our photo op with our guests here on stage.
Okay, gentlemen, we'll ask you to stand with that. We'll have the photographers first, and then our friends from TV. So you might want to move back just a little bit. Everyone will get your shots, I'm sure.